Hello? Hello. What's poppin'? Slow day, huh? What's going on, everybody? So, do I sound too quiet? What's up? Damn, we got 500 people watching. That's crazy. Thanks, everybody. Hello. I'm good. Alright, sweet. Felt bad for the employee? Yeah. Atlus is the only company that would leak their own games. Oh, my cat came to visit me. Hello, cat. Do you like Persona 3? Slow news day. Yeah, not a whole lot announced at the Summer Games Fest thing. Wait, let me let my cat out of here. Okie dokie. Hello, everyone. So, how are y'all doing today? Did you hear that Persona 3 Remake got leaked essentially? Actually, let me bump some tunes. Ever heard of the Persona 3 soundtrack? We know the music is like too quiet. Hey, Katrina became an inmate. Thanks. Inmate said, sad because Fuka VA will be replaced. Yeah, I think the lady who was originally Fuka in like Persona 3 has been replaced for like over a decade now. I'm pretty sure her VA swapped with somebody else in Arena. All right. Man, where do we even start? it's been a long time coming on this one. Yeah, it's Wendy Lee. Bro, I fucking watched the Summer Games Fest thing, and there wasn't really all that much announced that I was into. So, like, my mind kind of chilled out. I don't know if y'all ever go through that thing where, like, you're kind of excited about the prospect of something, and then shit ends, and you're like, alright, it's over. And then your brain kind of relaxes, and then out of fucking nowhere, people start telling me, dude, Persona 3 Remake got leaked. I was like, alright, cool. God, the chat is moving so fast. Hey, Parky, what's up? Turn the music up? Okay. Is that better? PS4 isn't getting this? Okay, so this is the biggest thing that I want to eliminate as a topic of contention. This game is absolutely coming to PlayStation and probably Steam and maybe Switch. I don't know. The only reason why it says, like, it only says Xbox stuff is because I'm 99% certain what happened here is this was meant to be revealed during the Xbox showcase that's happening in a couple of days. What I think happened is the intern or whoever it is at Atlus that like runs their Instagram thought that today was the like the Microsoft thing and thought that it ended, so they were like, I can publish these trailers now, right? So they did, and then this probably their boss was like, no, that was not today. So okay, so the reason why it says Xbox and Windows is because it was going to be announced at the Microsoft showcase. And whenever you announce something at a like console specific showcase, they obviously want people to buy the thing on the console that it's like being advertised on, right? That's why it says that it's available on those systems. It doesn't say only on Xbox. Yo, shout out to the intern, by the way. He got us this news 3 days early. Yeah, so everybody freaking out thinking they gotta go buy a Series X can sleep easy. There's absolutely no way in hell they're just gonna be like, nope, no Persona for our PlayStation audience that has stuck with us since the fucking PS1. Oh my god, we have almost 1,000 viewers. Holy shit. Wow, thank you everybody. I think that's broken my record for most viewers on stream at a time. Thank you. Yo, Average Joe became an inmate. Thanks, inmate. Man, Aegis looks so cool. I love Aegis. Do I think there will be a FemC? Ah, yes, another topic of contention. Maybe. I don't know. One thing I would definitely say is that people should probably chill out on panicking about the FemC not being in it because we haven't seen her yet. Like, I would wait for some sort of confirmation that she won't be in it before you get down about it. I think that's a good exercise in mental health, is to not freak out about what we haven't seen yet. Hey, Derek's Den became an inmate. Thanks, inmate. How did they do Tartarus? Okay, so, hey, Sleepy became an inmate. Thanks, inmate. At some point in this trailer, I'm not sure exactly where, somebody pointed out to me that you can see a mini-map of, like, the floors of Tartarus, and they're on, like, floor 130 or something. So, Tartarus seems like it's probably going to be roughly the same. But I don't know, I feel like it's too early to, like, super tell. What about the answer? I would not get your hopes up for the answer being in this. I think it's a maybe as a DLC, but who knows, really. Yeah, let me see. Somebody has provided me with a nice screenshot of it. Alright, let me show you guys. You guys like floors? Alright, here it is. Yeah, so, at some point, you can see Tazaya floor 123! Yo, we're so back! Tartarus! 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 Can I please get a Tartarus in the chat in all caps? The virgin wanting full dungeons. The Chad Tartarus. Yeah! Tartarus! Tartarus! Oh, shit. Let me get fucking Tazaya out of here. Oh, man. That's really funny. Hey, Tumblery with the 5 says, do you think they'll change anything about Strega? Maybe. I think it's definitely too early to tell. Like, you mean in terms of story or what? I don't know. Probably. I saw people before I started streaming talking about, like, the Strega boss fights. Something that's actually interesting about the last fight with Jin is that his AI is actually fucked up. And, like, something about his scripting is wrong. So he actually has access to a shit ton of moves, but because he's, like, coded wrong, he just never uses them. Hey, Devil Lord with the 5 says, according to an insider who also accurately leaked the name, Reload won't be definitive, which probably means no FemC or the answer. I see, I see. Hey, Black Flash with the 2 says, Tards are us. That's right! Can't wait to Riz Liz up. Oh, hell yeah. Dude, I'm gonna be actually disappointed if they cut the, like, the dates that you could do with her in FES. Also, we got, like, almost 1,200 viewers. Holy shit. Thank you, everybody. Docile says, is there no 2D animated cutscenes? The Awakening is 3D in the trailer. Maybe? I don't know. Honestly, they probably might end up cutting those, which would be a shame. That'd be really cool if they, like, redid all those. Can't tell if the portraits are reused or brand new. I think they're new, right? I don't know. I have to get a better look at them. Yeah, Persona 5, what is it? Tactica is also leaked, but I think this is a lot more interesting. We can talk about Tacticus in a little bit, but I think this is the thing that people are a lot more interested in. Bro, it's so funny how, like, literally a week and a half ago, I made a video talking about, like, what I think is gonna happen next, and then they fucking announced the Persona 3 remake. That's fine by me, though. It means I can make content, and my channel will be algorithmically blessed. Amen. Am I worried about the voice acting in the remake not holding up to the original? Maybe. I'd imagine they will be redoing all the lines. I saw some discussion about replacing some of the VAs. I don't know how much I want to get into that because that's a bit of a dicey topic. Hey, how do you say this? Asphyxie says the Persona 3 remake is real. Dark fantasy plays. Hell yeah, thank you. Yeah, I don't know how much the person who was originally Fuka even did voice acting like beyond that. I would have to look it up and really see, but I can't imagine she'll be back. Hey, Severa Naha with the 5 says, well, they do want to show off what they can do with the Unreal Engine, so maybe there'll be no anime cutscenes. Yeah. Honestly, like, making those animated the, like, 3D cutscenes is probably less expensive than outsourcing it to some studio. What did the Fuka VA do? I don't think she did anything. I'm just, honestly, I'm not really sure what she's up to. I can look it up, actually. Let me see. I'm not sure if she's really like a... Actually, I think Fuka's VA was never... Like, her original VA was never, like, confirmed. But people speculate on who it could have been. Or was it confirmed? Okay, it's Politiso. I remember for a while there was a lot of debate about if she was even, like, the voice of Fuka. Oh, she was the voice of iconic character Camilla from Fire Emblem Fates. That's not a controversial game. She was also Laughing Octopus in Metal Gear Solid 4. And she was Sylvia in No More Heroes. So, yeah, she's done some stuff. Doesn't seem like she's done anything, like, super recently, though. Yeah, Politiso is the old VA. Hey, Pharos Anonymous with the 5 says, I find it cool in a cosmic sense that the opening song for P3 Dancing Moon Knight at the end of the song says we'll meet again. Well, here we are. Dude, I love that fucking song. I don't know why the Persona 3 dancing game soundtrack was so much better than the Persona 5 ones. Dark Wind with the 2 says, do you think there are any door jokes? I'd imagine not. But maybe, who knows? So it's real, not, it's fake. This is all an elaborate trolling effort. I made it up. It's part of a scheme. Is the song in the trailer a new one? Yeah, this is definitely a new song with Lotus Juice. Hey, Collected G with the $2 says, I just beat P3P a few days ago. Damn. Yeah, see, this is another thing that I think makes sense is because, like, so the Persona 3 portable port was kind of funky compared to the other two. Like, I think they used, like, AI upscaling to fix up some of the backgrounds and shit like that. So, to me, it makes a lot of sense, the idea that they were kind of, like, slapdash with that one, because they knew that, like, there was a proper remake on the way, so it was like, ah, fuck it. Let's just get this one out, because our actual remake is coming out in, like, a year. H&F with the 550 says, if the anime cutscenes are gone and just in-game, it would make FemC easier to implement, I think. There's plenty of time to see. Yeah, like, this game is not coming out for at least another 7 months, because it says early 2024, so I think a lot of complaints about stuff that maybe looks a little funky, they have a lot of time to fix, right? Like, this game's not coming out tomorrow, so I wouldn't get too worried about it. Dharmatan with the 5500 says, finally, you can choose who to romance without having an accidental harem, hopefully. Yeah, that's absolutely, I think, one of the things that a remake could, like, improve on, is that in Persona 3, you're kind of forced to date the girls. Like, you don't have an option. There is no such thing as the friend zone for Makoto Yuki. Like, you're either dating them or you're not associating with them. So that'd definitely be a good change. Jean-Christophe Danis with the 550 says, are you happy about going back to 3D environments during the day? Yes, absolutely. The whole, like, visual novel having to, like, kind of scan around the cursor or whatever in Portable has never been something I really liked all that much. So actually being able to move around is definitely a thing I'm gonna be looking forward to. And Wide Clyde with the 5. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. Do you think they're going to add links for the male party members? Maybe? I think that would be a good change, but that would kind of come at the cost at swapping out a lot of the, like, pre-existing links, right? Which I'm not, like, super that opposed to, but I don't know, maybe... I'm trying to think how they would manage to do something like that, because how they would, like, keep both. So if you have, like, a link with Junpei and then you keep the link with Kenji, like, we saw Kenji just now on the screen. So he's definitely still a link. So I don't know how they would, like, integrate that. Hey, Thanatos says, Atlus has a chance to do the weird and never release the answer in FEMC route, instead giving us a P5R style third semester with some new party members. That would be interesting. I don't know, I don't feel like they would do that, though. But maybe. Will the FEMC social links be transferred to Makoto? Probably not. I can't imagine they would do that. Which is kind of a shame, because a lot of those links are really good. Nogitagi says, they can remake Persona 3, but they can't give us a Zenkichi dating sim. Shaking my head. Yeah, what the fuck? It's like Atlus hates money or something. Can I tell what I would like to see reworked in the plot? Honestly, not that much. I feel like a lot of the stuff that I would want changed is, like, sort of quality of life kind of stuff. I don't know, that's the thing about Persona 3, is that it's, one of those games that it's sort of impossible to please everybody, right? Like, this has been something I've kind of been saying for years, is that, like, people's idea of what Persona 3 is and what it should be varies pretty wildly from person to person. So I think everyone should probably prepare for possible disappointment if your dream perfect Persona 3 remake doesn't come to fruition. Yeah, honestly, Strega could definitely use some tuning up. Hey, that guy with the $2 says gay romance option, but it's just Kenji. wait, that would kind of go hard. I like the idea that Kenji is like, he's like a closeted gay dude who acts really horny for his teacher, but is like a cover-up, right? It's like, at the end of his social link, he's like, that whole thing about wanting MILFs, it's a lie, man. I want DILFs, actually. Hey, Wide Clyde with the 5 says, I don't know if this is a hot take, but I think Persona 2 deserves a remake more than 3. I would probably honestly agree. I think that, like, Persona 1 and 2... like, gun to my head, if I had to, like, make this remake not happen and instead have a Persona 1 or 2 remake come out, I'd probably be like, yeah, that's fine, I guess. I'm definitely looking forward to playing this, but I don't know, I feel like a Persona 1 and 2 remake would probably be would do more good for society. Hey, Docile with the 2 says, better keep the 14 phase final boss. So funny. Absolutely. Is this a leak? Yes. It's a leak that happened, I think, like 3 days early. The Hermit Arcana scares me in the remake. Will it still be bad? I think you meant to type based. That's like actually one of my favorite links in the whole game. Bro, that link, I fucking hope they keep the angry 2000s, like, leet speak bullshit from the Hermit link in Persona 3. That would make my day. Oh my god. Hey, Derek Stan with the 5 says, do you think if this does well, they may release a Persona 2 duology remake? Maybe. It's a possibility. Hey, Daniel with the 5 says, do you think they'll still use the Evokers they got to, right? Yeah. I mean, they were using the Evokers in, like, Persona 4 Arena. I don't think Atlus has become, like, that sensitive to where they're like, no, we can't have the Evokers anymore. Hey, Brappy Cat became an inmate. Thanks, inmate. Donnie with the $1.99 says, P3 version 4, yeah. Yeah, technically this will be Persona 3 number 4. Yeah, like, they just ported Persona 3 Portable, so if they had this, like, Evoker vendetta, they probably wouldn't have even ported that game. Hey, Devil Lord became an inmate. Thanks, inmate. Evil World says, plot twist, Femc is your new social link. Wait, that would go kind of hard, actually. That'd be sort of sick. Hey, Badger became an inmate. What's up, Badger? I see you've been playing Street Fighter 6. Hey, Docile with the 5 says, nah, this trailer is fake. The real game is Persona 3 Racing Extreme. Yeah, this is all an elaborate psyop that Atlus came up with to distract us from the actual shit that's coming out. Hey, Darmatan says, okay, hear me out. You can bang the heart rate Arcana. Yo, E-sex with the teacher? Send Teach to jail? Seems possible. Yeah, thank you for all the super chats and stuff, everybody. I appreciate it. Hey, Anthony with the 5 says, do you think they will replace the Innocent Sin Online with Among Us? I mean, considering Persona 3 takes place in 2009, Among Us didn't exist yet, so I doubt it. That would be kind of funny, though. Is P5T like an XCOM kind of thing? Basically. Yeah, okay, so let's check out the trailer for P5T for a second. Hang on. Let me pull this up. We're probably not going to spend too long looking at this one, because... Oh god, that shit was loud. Oh, fuck. Xbox jump scare. Yeah, this one doesn't really have a whole lot to really look at. Yeah, the art style is interesting. It's like long Persona Q. It's like, because the characters still have their like chibi faces, but they're like lengthy. I don't know, I kind of dig it. I kind of like how like sort of weird it looks. Oh, yeah, you're right. It looks like panty and stocking, yeah. It totally does. Wait, that makes me like it even more. Yeah, it looks pretty fun. They haven't really done a Persona tactics game. Like, obviously, Devil Survivor exists, but... I don't know, it seems cool. It's something different, right? Like, that's something that I think is, like, I don't know if I want to say unfortunate about the Persona 5 spin-offs, is that I feel like back in the Persona 4 era, they were a lot more kind of creative with, like, the spin-offs, right? Because they would do, like, dancing games in Persona 4 Arena, and then, like, Persona Q came out. So, it's kind of cool that they're doing something that's not just, like, the same shit they've already done. Hey, Nicodemus Edwards with the 5 says, Persona 3, third semester, featuring Virgil from the Devil May Cry series. Where Virgil showed up, that would be very, very cool. So we'll watch it again, I guess. No, so these are absolutely not going to be Xbox exclusives. What I'm 99% positive happened is these were supposed to be revealed on the Xbox, like the Microsoft show that was happening in like 3 days. And they mistook that event for the event that happened today, the Summer Games Fest. So the only reason why it only says Xbox and Microsoft is because it was getting revealed at that show. Like, these games are 100% not Xbox exclusives. There ain't no way. Yeah, Persona 3 Remake on Switch seems pretty likely. Yeah, no, like, of all the fucking systems to leave it as an exclusive, like, why would they go with Xbox? Like, fucking Atlus has only kind of sort of started, like, a relationship with Xbox again, because I'm trying to think, like Persona 4 Arena was on the Xbox. And then I'm pretty sure there was like a 10-year gap during the PS2 era where they got like SMT 9 and that was it. And then only like sort of recently have they been like, yeah, actually the Xbox is okay. Hey, Dasa with the 5 says, imagine if P3 Remake releases 4.7 to align with the start of the game. That'd be pretty cool. No, it's coming out next year. Well, this one is, actually. Persona 5 Tacticus is this year. Remake is early next year. Yeah, no, that's the thing, is that, like, yeah, that's a good point that kind of debunks the idea that these are exclusives, is that nobody in Japan has a fucking Xbox. they, like, Japanese people, unironically, are superstitious about the Xbox because it's black. I'm not even kidding. That was a fucking issue that, like, like, Microsoft ran into. And I think this is either, yeah, this is the original Xbox, was that they're like, Japanese people didn't want to buy it because it was black. I'm not kidding. You can look this up. Just look up Xbox Japan racism. Yeah, no, that's entirely serious. Yeah, the PS2 is black. So yeah, not cool, Japan. What the frick? Yo, Persona Q3 with, like, the whole gang would be kind of fire. Yeah, I know, right? The funny thing is that every fucking goddamn PlayStation system is black. it's just such a weird thing that they're like, no, we don't know how well this is gonna sell because it's a black console. It's like the PlayStation 2, it's black. I thought they didn't like Xbox because it was too big. No, they don't like Xbox because Japanese people don't own Xboxes. Oh yeah, this is definitely a record for the most amount of people watching one of my streams at a time. Big thank you, everybody. Holy shit. We broke like 1,200. That's definitely a record for me. So I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. I made it, everyone. I did it. Fither, professional streamer. Yeah, I'm about to be the next XQC. I'm about to be the XQC of Persona. Just woke up. Dude, the funny thing is, I was actually playing Persona 2. I was playing Eternal Punishment. And just out of nowhere, people were like, Persona 3 Remake is real. I was like, oh, okay. Like, fucking blindsided me. Hey, Anthony says, is that why the PS5 is white? Shit, maybe. I don't know. We might have to have a chat with Sony. Or the color of their consoles, man. Will Persona 6 be a launch title for the PS6? At this fucking rate, probably. The iShow speed of Shin Megami Tensei. Bro, imagine if fucking iShow speed played Nocturne. That'd be the best stream ever. Oh my god. Hey, Brappy Cap with the 5 says, full Aegis the Mission remake as the game's prologue. That'd actually go kind of hard. Aegis the first Mission remake? That's like this old, mobile game. I'm talking like, you know, 2000s era phones, like, mobile game. That I think is now lost media. There might be a way to emulate it. I'm not sure, but that'd actually be kind of cool. Let's see, I'll swap back to Persona 3 Remake. The soundtrack is very 2000, so you think it'll be changed any? Maybe? I don't know, this is sort of like uncharted territory, because we've never had a straight-up remake of a Persona game, right? Like, we had the PSP, like, editions of Persona 1 and 2, but those are more so ports, I think, than they were remakes, right? But those games did end up having new soundtracks, so I think best of both worlds, they might do something where it's like they have a new sort of remix soundtrack, but you have the option to play the original music. That'd be cool. Yeah, dude, Persona 3 soundtrack is my favorite soundtrack in any video game. Will there be DLC? As likely as it is that the sun will rise tomorrow, yes. It's Atlus. It certainly will. Hey, Nicodemus Edwards of the $1.99 says, will P3R lean into the memes like Dami Mitsuru? Maybe. I'd imagine they'll probably sneak in some, like, sort of Persona, like, memes and stuff, but I can't imagine they'll go, like, all that in on it. Hey, Picto No Me says, Sumire gets shafted again. Damn. Yeah, what the fuck, Atlus? Why is Sumire not in this trailer? Where is she? You can't have a Persona 3 remake without Sumire. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god, that would be so vile if they have a fucking, like, they have a remix soundtrack or a new soundtrack, and the old soundtrack is DLC. I wouldn't even put it past them. Oh, man. That's some advanced level capitalism, bro. Hey, Black Flash with the 2 says, thing will be alive when P5 remake comes around? No. I think maybe, well, I'm not having kids, but maybe my, like, great-great-grandnephew might. Game Inspection with the 2 says, thing will have any super bosses in P3R. Oh, yeah, probably. I don't know if they'll, like, add any new super bosses, but that'd be pretty cool. What I think will voice Junpei? I don't know. Hard to say. Could be anybody. Actually, now's the time to announce. Very happy to announce this big opportunity. So that I am going to be the voice of Junpei Iori in the Persona 3 remake. Not clickbait. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I will be signing autographs. Why would Fither lie? Chris Pratt is voicing him? That'd be fucking really funny, actually. Why Junpei getting voiced by a twink? Yeah, alright, here's my first, here's my first take of my performance as Junpei Iori. Sup, dude? Please clap. Hey, Zach, I don't know how to say your last name, just Zach, thank you. Says, Isaac Ryan Brown from P3 Reload Junpei's English voice. Hell yeah. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, everybody. I've been practicing. Yeah, Junpei, as you remember him from the 2006 JRPG Persona 3. Hey, Alan with the 499 says, Persona live action cinematic universe when? Bro, live action Persona movie might actually kind of slap. I'd watch it. Hey, Infernal Disdain with the 499 says, please let P5T have Zenkichi, Sumire, Sophia, and a secret character Akechi, and have them not all be DLC. Who am I kidding? Yeah, I was about to say, that's, I think it's pretty likely that they will be in the game as DLC. Like, Atlus, for whatever reason, they tend to be a little funny about, having, like, their spin-off characters show up again in other non-related spin-offs. So I can't imagine that, like, Zenkichi will roll up, but they will charge you to be able to play as him. Hey, Angry One with the 5 says, instead of the Demi-Fiend or Nahubina, we will have Abel as the super boss. Wait, that'd be fucking awesome. That'd be the coolest shit ever. That'd fucking slap. Opinion on the new portraits? They look good. I don't know, I'd have to study them more thoroughly. See, that menu transition is fucking so clean, how he, like, dives in the water. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Can't wait for the entirety of FPS to be an extra $30 on top of the game's $70. It's a possibility. Hey, Dharmatan says, Persona 3 DLC where you get Ryoji being really gay. That already exists. It's the third Persona 3 movie. That movie is, like, aggressively gay. It's like, I think, for anybody who wants to celebrate Pride Month, go watch the third Persona 3 movie. For whatever, I don't know why, they went really, really hard on the Ryoji and protagonist shipping in that movie, like, violently. Yes, this will be on PS3, or not PS3, I would fucking hope not. This will be on PlayStation consoles, this will be on Steam, it will probably be on Switch. Hey, Vaporlord Marco with the 279 says, hello Fither and chat, hope you're all doing great. I'm doing pretty good. It's an exciting night, to be certain. It'll be on the PS1. Yo, wait, Persona 3 Remake would be kind of fire. Yo, what's up, Selin? Evil World, the 5 says, I hope they rewrite the Moon Arcana social link. Also, Raito would be a secret boss. That'd be cool. Yeah, I don't know. I would, like, probably not super get your hopes up about major rewrites for a lot of the stuff. Because, you know, it's kind of hard to tell how much of this is going to be just, like, a straight, like, just remake and don't change a whole lot kind of a thing. Or how much of it, or how much they're going to be willing to kind of, like, fuck around with it, right? So we'll kind of just have to wait and see on that. Yeah, Raito, is sort of a touchy subject. Like, y'all will remember when Persona 5 Royal got ported to like, Steam and other consoles, they actually removed the Raito DLC outfits, because Raito has, like, design elements from Imperial Japan, so it's a little bit of a touchy subject. Hey, yo, free my man Raito. Yeah, I don't know, like, personally, if I was in charge of remaking Persona 3, like, something kind of similar, sort of similar discourse I remember was happening when Persona 5 was already out and Persona 5 Royal was announced, was how many people were like, they should change this thing. This thing about Persona 5 is really bad. This is what needs to be changed. This scene is not good, right? Like, a lot of that was going on. And in the grand scheme of things, they really didn't change a whole lot. Like, I think the majority of what was changed was, like, a catchy confidant stuff. So that's kind of how, like, because Persona 3 is a pretty beloved game, so I'd imagine there's a lot of hesitancy about, like, changing it too much, you know? Hey, Eben with the 5 says, really looking forward to seeing Junpei and Chidori arc again. My favorite part of the game for sure, since Junpei is my favorite character. Hell yeah. Yeah, Junpei and Chidori's relationship is really interesting. I hope they kind of expand on that. Them and Strega. Like, her and all of Strega definitely could use it. Toma Reed with the 2 says, are you excited for HD Nozomi? Hell yeah. Oh man, I'm gonna get to do more episodes of Social Link Studies, but with, like, good graphics. Hey, that guy with the $1.99 says, okay, hear me out. Raito Remake by RGG Studios. Wait, this is a fire idea. That would be kind of slapping. RGG Studios are the guys who make the Yakuza games. Hey, Egbert with the 5 says, will they fix the poor story? What do you mean, the poor story? Yeah, this song is really good. Bait, yeah, bait. I appreciate the super chat, but bait. Nah, I don't mean that. That's mean. Yo, this song is slapping. 21 Paints at the Tent says, is this the teaser for real? No, this is an elaborate student project I came up with. It looks good though, right? I made this all by myself. Egbert says, I see he doesn't bother to acknowledge the flaws in the story. Well, there's this amazing thing in media called subjectivity. It's some things that you might think are bad, I might not think are bad. Yeah, I invented Xbox. Royvex Gaming says, I'm excited to see Shinji in 3D, by the way. Do you have hope for Femsi being added? Is additional story mode or the answer being in? Femsi, I think, is still a maybe. I wouldn't, first of all, I wouldn't get freaked out saying that, like, she's definitely not in it just because we haven't seen her yet. I would say the answer seems less likely than Femsi being in. Maybe they'll sell it to us as DLC, I don't know. The Man of Movie says, you know, I'm curious as hell who they're going to get to replace Vic as Junpei's VA. Yeah, it seems pretty likely that they'll replace Vic, but I have no idea who could replace him, but thank you. Dave N says, what RPG do you think Dorkun plays with Toriumi? I mean, they were playing Innocent Sin online, so I'd imagine that was some kind of, like, weird fucking... Wasn't it, like, an MMO they were playing? Hungry Jack of the 10 says, rip to that Atlas employee for leaking this load out. Oh yeah, that fucking dude is probably, like, he's either fired, or he's, like, he's in jail. They got him in, like, a prison cell. Hey, Ritz exists with the 10 says, Ryoji admits that he's gay for the male version of the protag in the Femsi's romance route. Oh, what the heck, Ryoji Pride Icon? Of course they couldn't let us play that, but maybe this time. Hey, yo. Yo, I'd be down to kiss Ryoji, that sounds cool. Dharmatan says, listen, if they bring back the you can save Shinji thing, I want an option where you go to the hospital and shoot him again! Holy shit! That's brutal. That'd be kind of fire, though. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for all the support on the stream, everybody. Holy shit. I wasn't expecting this many people to show up. Hey, Bro with the 2 says, how are there 3,000 votes but only 1,000-ish viewers? Democracy at work, I guess. Thank you. Hey, 21 Pains. Inmate for 13 months says, nice, I finally have Adachi's final form, I think. I think the final form of Adachi unlocks at 24 months. So you got another, like, 9 months or something. But thank you. Rionizer with the $2 says, what's the protocol on the Shinji spoiler now? I don't know. I hope they get rid of the French guy, or at least make him less of a weeaboo. I can't imagine they'll be doing a whole lot of just straight up cutting social links. But thank you. Royvex with the 5 says, can there be an option for Ken to die? Shit, maybe. No, thank you. Yeah, don't diss Bebe, okay? Bebe is a cool guy. I respect his weeaboo hustle. This is for real? No, I made this up. Sorry, clickbaited. Hey, Evan with the 5 says, looking forward to a new Valentine's Day scene where Makoto, after becoming a door, gets murdered for cheating. Yeah, baby is kind of me. We do look very similar. I cannot lie. Hey, Jackman became an inmate. Thanks, inmate. Okay, I'm going to repeat this for the final time. This is not an Xbox exclusive. The only reason it says Xbox is because this was going to be revealed at the Microsoft Showcase that's happening in a couple of days. This is coming to PlayStation and PC and maybe Switch. Please stop saying it's an Xbox exclusive. It's not. Hey, Demicro the $1.99 says not exclusive because I sold my Xbox. Ayo. Hey, 21 Pains with the 5 says, random Japan inmate, what are you in for? he's the guy who leaked the Persona 3 remake. I leaked a video game. Yeah, he's probably cellmates with Yuji Naka. Under a Bridge says, hopefully we get the answer in DLC or something. If not, still glad we're getting this cool thing. Yeah, I'd imagine it'll maybe be DLC. I can't see it being part of the base game, but who knows? It's not. If anybody who is confident about it being a Microsoft exclusive, I will bet you my entire net worth, all $5 of my dollars, that this is not a Microsoft exclusive. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. Stop saying that. Wide Kai with the 5 says it's not an Xbox exclusive. So true. Tell him. Hey, Kai with the 5 says, oh, hell yeah, boy. Just got off work and saw the news. I work as a bread baker. Oh, that's cool. So I can finally burn my bread. Hey, yo. There's a lot at stake here. $5. Yeah, it's true. Didn't you guys hear the news? Xbox actually bought Persona. They just bought it. Yesterday it happened. Under a Bridge with the 5 says, I'll take that bet. All right, it's official. See, when this fucking game comes out on other consoles, I expect an apology from everybody who says this is a Microsoft exclusive. Do I think it's going to be a full-price game? Absolutely. 100%. This will absolutely be at least $60. Hey, Esha Taish says, toaster backshots go crazy. Ayo, true. Thank you. Yeah, this game's coming to the Xbox 360, the Dreamcast, and the Ouya. Persona 5 Tactics is a Persona 5 Tactics game. It seems pretty cool. Like, I'll play it, obviously. But I don't think it's nearly as interesting as the Persona 3 remake. Yeah, like, all the people who think that this is going to be an Xbox exclusive are crazy people who don't understand the situation that Xbox has with, like, its sales in Japan. Nobody in Japan owns an Xbox! Nobody fucking owns one! Hey, Roy Vex with the 5 says, what are your opinions on Yu-Gi-Oh? Would you post some streams of it? Yeah, so do I like Yu-Gi-Oh? That's a question. I grew up with Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm not really too big a fan of the, like, modern game, but I don't know. The thing is that, like, I can't imagine myself posting any Yu-Gi-Oh content. Like, about a year ago, I did some videos about Master Duel and just kind of talking about, like, nostalgic archetypes and cards and stuff, but other than that, I don't really want to make, like, you know, content about, like, the Yu-Gi-Oh game. Also, holy shit, Mini Daggers with the 100 says, thanks for the confirmation it ain't exclusive, also that it exists. Never caught a stream before or subbed, but I've enjoyed your content for a while. Have a good stream. Thank you. Holy shit. I appreciate it. Hey, Wide Clyde with the 5 says, it's not coming to Xbox. No FMC, no Xbox, no FES. That's right. Let's get it fucking straight, chat, for the first time. First time and last time. There's no Evokers. It's gonna be an Xbox exclusive. It's gonna be on the Dreamcast. There will be no Personas. Tartarus is upside down. That guy that you see in the trailer is actually Makoto Yuki's twin brother. His name is Makoto Buki. And this version of Yukari is actually a man, okay? Confirmed. 21 Face at 5 says, can't wait for more Lotus Juice with P3 Remake. Hell yeah. Yoda with the 2 says, so P5T gets anime cutscenes and not P3 remake? Yes. Atlus Sigma, yes. But yeah, thank you. Hey, Anna Mont Blanc became an inmate. Thanks, inmate. Yukari is a man, even better. Finally, some improvements we're seeing from this remake. Hey, how do you say your name? Lol Nick Mine became an inmate. Thanks, inmate. I appreciate it. Yeah, Atlus actually just posted on their social media more about the game, and they said that they have removed women from Persona 3. Hey, Nicodemus Edwards says, Bokoto Buki faces his true enemy, Retif. Yes, his mortal foe. Thank you. Hey, Roy Vex with the 5 says, imagine Bokoto Buki, Bokoto Buki, fug, using a Yu-Gi-Oh card instead of an Evoker to spawn personas. That's just what Narukami does. That's just what the Persona 4 gang does. They use Yu-Gi-Oh cards to summon their personas. Oh my god, Yoshikage Kira's favorite hand became an inmate. Holy shit. Thank you. Cyan says, let's go, I love men, W. Same. Yo, can I get an I love men in the chat to celebrate Pride Month? That would be so cool. Hey. Let's see, Kai with the 5 says, dude, I can't wait to experience the fat cult dude who pukes a lot. Social link. Yeah, I hope they really make all this fat really detailed and modeled nicely. Wow, that's a lot of fucking people saying I love men. It actually broke the chat on the screen. Angry110 with the $2 says Atlus is the Xenoblade 3 villain. Shit, they might be. I haven't played Xenoblade 3 yet. It's a possibility. Wide Clyde says, I love men. Yeah, baby, it's all about the man. Woo! Straightest Fither stream. Kai the 2 says, I love me some men. Can't get enough of them men. Ooh-wee. Yeah, I'm actually in the process of playing Xenoblade 2. I've gotten a little sidetracked, though, because I started playing, like, Street Fighter 6 and the Etrian Odyssey collection. We're getting a new anime with this, right? Maybe. Probably not. Might be cool, though. I mean, not a Persona 3 anime, because they already did the movies. There's not really any reason for them to. Hey, Pharaohs with $1.99 says, Adachi is the Velvet attendant in this? Aw, shit. Finally, some improvements. No boy kisser here, but ooh, women. They never made it the Answer movie, though. That's fine. They don't have to do that. Maybe they'll dub the movies? Did those movies never get dubbed? I guess they didn't. How far am I in 2? Not very. I'm at, Club Zodiac? Is that what it's called? I'm only, like, level 18. Hey, Dharmatan says, Fither, you cannot escape the man. Everyone in the game will be a man. Yukari will be a man. Fuga will be a man. Baby will be a man. You will be a man. Oh, fuck. Finally. Yeah, you know, you can say a lot of stuff about Persona 3. Like, it's got some quirky design shit, like the uncontrollable party members, like Tartarus, you know, different stuff like that. But I think we can all agree the biggest problem, it's not an all-man game. It's like, what are they thinking? Hey, Roy Vex with the 5 says, we need an all-Persona crew battle royale, including P5S and P5R, including P1 and P2. Yeah, they should probably just make, like, Persona Q3 that has fucking everybody. Esha with the 499 says, Fid, been watching your content for years, love everything you do. Wanting to support you for a long time, much love, my favorite channel for real. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you for all the super chats, everybody. I appreciate it. been been a good night for me, I must say. Yeah, I'm gonna do a video about my thoughts on Eternal Punishment when I'm done. Although I don't know how long that will be, because I'm notoriously slow. Evil World says the Moon Socialing is voiced by Danny DeVito. Wait, that would go hard. That'd fuck, actually. Yeah, goodbye, Project Messiah. Or they add Ryoji Yaoi from the P3 movie. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they do. Hey, Wide Clyde with the 5 says, Persona Q3 should include Tamaki Uchida from If. Wait, that would actually slap! That'd be awesome if Tamaki's in it! Oh, shit. That'd be fucking super cool, actually. Oh my god, I love you too, Usario do YouTube. They shortened Junpei's neck, didn't they? Yeah, that's something that's kind of funny about Persona 3's art style, is that they're really necked up. They have huge fucking necks. Will I manually control my party in the remake? Most likely, yeah. This saves myself some, like, potential frustration. I don't know, I'm not like a ride or die for the whole, like, uncontrollable party members is good thing. Like, I think it's kind of an interesting idea, but just for the sake of, like, convenience, I like being able to control the people. I think the lights are a little off. They might be. I mean, they have time to adjust that shit. This isn't coming out for another 8 months. And yeah, that music in the trailer is new. That's a new song with Lotus Juice. Yeah, it's probably going to be the opening theme. Newly announced Majin Tensei 4. Ain't no way. Is that for true? Wonder how long until a Persona 4 remake if P3 does well. Honestly, if this, like, kind of blows it out of the water and sells really well, I wouldn't be surprised if that's something that's, like, sort of on the table. Honestly, I think, like, probably the biggest reason this is even getting made is because of people, like, fucking harassing them to make it, right? Like, I was so serious in the video I did talking about, like, what Atlus is gonna do next, and I've been hearing Persona 3 Remake rumors for, like, 5 years. Hey, Dharma10 says, bro, what about an arena game, but with SMT characters around the franchise? It'll never happen, but that'd be sick. Yeah, that'd be really cool. I think, like, an SMT fighting game would slap. Royvex with the 5 says, Persona 3 where Junpei hits on a transgender woman at the beach, lol. By the way, enjoy your day, Fither. It was nice talking with you. Yeah, you too. Yeah, I'd imagine the beach scenes in Persona 3 will probably be changed around. Hey, Kai with the 5 says, been watching your content for years, ever since the Persona Women as Moms videos. Just wanted to see you smell, haha, smelly boy. What the fuck? I don't say that. This is a place of love and acceptance, except for when I get mad at people saying this is going to be an Xbox exclusive. Hey, 21 Pains with the 5 says, if they have costumes in the remake, they should have the men wearing maid outfits. Based? That would be sick. Super cool. I'm down for that. Yo, Junpei with that maid outfit, though? Oh my god, Zach Fair. Ain't no way, Zach Fair from Final Fantasy. What you doing here? Hey, yo, so true. Persona 6 should have been an exclusive for the Soulja Boy console. Yeah, this has been a very good super chat night. I really, really appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. Thank you. Yeah, the Persona 5T. That's a new thing we're gonna have to get used to saying. This Persona 5T art style looks pretty cool. Bro, if fucking Persona gets added to Fortnite, y'all better believe there's gonna be Persona or, like, Fortnite streams. Y'all better fucking believe it. What even is P5T? It's this, Persona 5, like, tactics game that's coming out. I disagree. It looks like Balin. That's rude to Persona 5T. Plague of Angels says in SGS, I thought the rumors were true comment meant New Vegas 2, like it was found in the Steam database. Persona 3 Remake is cool too, though. See, I don't know. Oh, man. Would I want a New Vegas 2? Because New Vegas 2 is, or New Vegas is like my second favorite video game. Hey, Blayer with the 499 says, how long till Atlus caves in Fortnite? Honestly, I wouldn't put it past them. It seems like a good way to market to, like, 6-year-olds. Get the Persona brand out there. Does P5 have as many spin-offs as 4 already? I think so. I feel like it probably has more at this point, right? Yeah, oh man, if fucking Obsidian made another Fallout, I'd definitely get that. P4 and 5 are equal? Okay. Yeah, honestly, like, I would expect DLC outfits for, like, every fucking Atlus property in this game. It's like... Y'all can catch me wearing the Megami Tensei 2 outfits. Where's the Persona 5 remake? Hey, that's what I'm saying. I mean, not gonna lie, that game is outdated. It's basically unplayable. I mean... Ever go to that Japan trip you were talking about? No. So, okay, so what happened was, this is like a year and a half ago, or like 2 years ago. Me and my mom wanted to go to Japan because the tickets were, like, extremely cheap because, like, obviously Japan wasn't taking, like, incoming flights, right? Or they weren't open to tourists, I guess. So, but they were still selling tickets, so we essentially gambled on the idea that, like, by the time, I think it was, like, December 2021 was when we wanted to go. So we bought the tickets that were, like, absurdly cheap, and Japan was still closed, but we managed to at least get a refund on it, so it's not like we lost all our money, but yeah, unfortunately Japan trip didn't happen. God, I want to go to Japan. That'd be so cool. Yo, what's up, Schmoop? Man, I wasn't expecting today to be like the day, you know? Honestly, you know what? I'll be 100. I'm glad this thing has been announced so people can stop fucking asking for it. Over the years, I've become so tired of hearing people be like, when is there gonna be a Persona 3 remake? It's like, alright, it's happening now. Now we live in utopia, right? Now I can stop hearing people complain about it. Hey, Trashman with the 2 says, Rido had drip. Bring back the homie. Hashtag free Rido. So true. Hashtag free Rido. Hey, Kai with the 7 months says, oh cool, give me my 7 months back already, please. Oh, sorry, no refunds. Thank you. Any more sleepwalking stories? No, I don't even really do that anymore. It seems to be something I've kind of outgrown. I used to have a lot of problems with sleepwalking where I would, like, you know, start sleepwalking and just do weird shit. Hey, Xeat with the 5 says, will this have the escape room stuff from the P3 game for cell phones? So I hope so. Yeah, they need to start integrating some stuff from the lost, defunct Persona mobile games from the fucking 2007. Blyer says, who would you want them to add to Fortnite out of all the games? I mean, most realistically, it would be like Joker, right? Honestly, I think if they add, like, Joker and then they do some, like, SMT reps, like, they put the fucking Demi-Fiend, or it would probably be Nahubino. Fucking Nahubino with a gat? that'd be kind of funny. Das out with the 2 says, I hope they keep the Tanaka skip as an Easter egg. Yeah. I can't imagine that'll stay, but that'd be cool. Yo, what's up, Smugleaf? Hey, Junko Enoshima, ain't no way the real Junko Enoshima from Danganronpa with the 5 says this will never be on Nintendo Switch. It's a possibility. I wouldn't count it out. Yo, Adachi Fortnite? Might be cool. Mark, can you imagine fucking Adachi, like, doing the Fortnite default dance? Is this 100% confirmed to be real? I mean, it was posted to the official Atlus Instagram, so... yeah, it seems like it. Hey, Angerman with the 5 says, at the end of the game, while Makoto's with Aiga, she's gonna look him in the eye and say, you were the Persona 3 all along, peak fiction. Aw. It's like, yep, this truly was the Persona 3. Kimi wa I will never leave you. Da -da 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 -da. 21 Pains at 2 says, thoughts of the new Yakuza game. It looks cool. I actually need to, like, play the rest of the Yakuza games. I'm still on 3. But I'll get through it eventually. Do I think there'll ever be a Devil Survivor 3? I hope so. I don't know. I feel like that's not exactly, like, super high on their priority list at the moment. Because Devil Survivor was always, like, sort of a niche thing. I guess Devil Survivor 2 is more popular. Like, that had an anime, but... Hey, Sir Hooligan with the 499 says, P4G and P5R introduced new alternate endings for the stories. I hope they don't change the canon good ending for this remake. Yeah, me either. Oh yeah, Devil Survivor did have a manga. I mean, fucking everything has a manga, though. Yeah, that's a good point. Like, Soul Hackers 2 came out. And fucking Soul Hackers 1 came out and, like, on the Sega Saturn. So anything is possible with Atlus. You never know. Remember when you made a video talking about how you didn't want this Lamau? Yeah, that was like 5 or 6 years ago. I don't know how many of y'all, like, remember that video. I'm surprised nobody has brought it up yet. If somebody did, I missed it. Unprivate your legacy videos, bro? No, they're privated for a reason. Docile with the 5 says, I like to think the Atlus West employee saw how Jeff baited us at the end of Summer Games Fest and took one for the team and released this. Dude, when I heard him talk about, like, alright, here we go, a new remake of an RPG from a long-standing franchise that changed RPGs, I was like, Persona? But no, it was just Final Fantasy. Trashman with the 5 says they would have to do a P4 remake as well. I bet late 2024, mid 2025. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of soon. I think maybe like a year or two after that, they might start thinking about something like that, but... How old is Golden? I think Golden came out in like, what, 2011? Yeah, like, honestly, for that old video, I think it was more so, sort of like a response to just the, like, irritation that I felt with a lot of the, like, Persona 3 Remake Twitter, like, goons, because those guys are fucking irritating as shit, like... I don't know, that's something that just, like, really, really annoys me in general, is any kind of, like, begging companies for stuff. Like, it's fine to want stuff, I just feel like people kind of take it too far. They, like, irritate people that... like, don't really have that much of a dog in the fight, right? Am I afraid of my favorite game being ruined? Not really. I don't know, I can't imagine they'll do anything that'll just make me feel like, well, now I don't like Persona 3 anymore. Like, that's just probably not something that's gonna happen. Hey, Sketchy with the 5 says, shout out to that Atlus employee who sacrificed his job to give us this trailer. See, I don't think it was like a moral thing. I don't think he was like a hero, like fighting the man at Atlus. I think he just fucked up. I think it was just a mistake. Has that ever actually happened? What? A remake making me hate a series? Not really. I mean, I look at it more so as, like, I don't like this remake, instead of, like, now, retroactively, I hate, like, the thing I originally liked, right? Do I think the employee who leaked this still has a job at Atlus, or is he flipping burgers now? Yeah, I think he's like Squidward in that one episode of SpongeBob where he's like, spare change, ma'am. Why is it that Persona fans hate Persona so much? I don't know, it's a strange phenomenon. That sounds like a fucking video. The psychology of why Persona fans fucking hate Persona. Thoughts on AI Sponge? AI Sponge was the most entertaining thing that's happened all month. I think they got like a cease and desist, right? The fucking AI Sponge isn't streaming anymore. Yeah, I don't know how much y'all agree with this, but I found that, like, this is something that I really hold true to myself, is that the worst place to talk about a series is any place dedicated to talking about that series, right? Like, you could not catch me fucking talking about Persona in any Atlus, like, Persona-centric server ever. Ever. It's the worst discussions about things ever. I feel like that's kind of like sort of a concept for almost anything, right? It's like, I wouldn't want to talk about fucking, I don't know, what's some shit that I like? Fucking Gundam. Like, you better not catch me talking about Gundam in some Gundam server. Or fucking Final Fantasy 14 in a Final Fantasy 14 server. Yeah, honestly, I feel like I kind of end up vibing more so with the kind of like sort of passive, just like I like this thing kinds of people more so than the like hardcore like being a fan as part of their identity sort of thing, or sort of people. Yeah, fucking Persona 5 Tactics is like, I think we talked about tactics for all of like 5 minutes. This stream that's been going for hours now. Yeah, I don't know, I think like the difference with me and Persona is like, I know this is funny coming from me and I have like ostensibly a Persona channel, but in kind of the grand scheme of things, I just sort of upload it whatever I want, but like, I don't know, I don't feel like I'm like a super like Omega Persona fanatic, right? Right, I just like the series. I like talking about it from time to time. Like Wide Clyde with the 5 says, Persona 6, last dungeon's a hole in the ground. The gang find the strange journey cast. They crawl through and fight. Yahweh is the final boss. Yeah, I like the idea there's just a hole in the ground that leads to SMT. It's kind of fire. Yeah, thank you. What about discussing it in places that hate Persona? That's also bad. Yeah, I don't know. I tend to, like, really try to avoid, because any place that's just like, we hate this thing is just like a toxic fucking, like, echo chamber. And a lot of the time, most of the, like, places that are kind of dedicated to talk about certain stuff, it's just, like, the same topic over and over and over again. Again, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this! I'm better at doing Junpei than I am at Akihiko. I apologize. Hey, Keaton with the $2 says, do you think there will be new content? Probably. Like, I know there's a scene that happens in the trailer where you see protagonist, like, eating something with Yukari. I'm pretty sure people said that's, like, a new thing. So, there'll probably be a lot of new scenes, yeah. Can you do Koromaru? Yeah. Alright, y'all ready for this? That was my Koromaru. Yeah, I think that's kind of just, like, the thing in general about, like, any kind of fan base getting bigger is that, like, just through sort of percentage numbers, like, let's just say that 1 out of every, 1,000 people is insufferable, right? If you're in a chat that has, like, 10,000 people, then there's gonna be 10 people that are just, like, the worst humans you've ever dealt with in your entire life, right? Whereas if it's something that only has, like, 10,000 people, then it's like, then there's just that one guy who's kind of annoying, so it's just, like, a sort of perspective thing where a lot of the most, like, irritating people just tend to be the loudest, you know? Brian with the 499 says, Atlus doing the try not to make the first boss in all Persona 5 games pink and horny challenge. Yeah, that's actually true. Wait. Yeah, you're kind of right, though. Yeah, thank you. I said the same number twice. I never learned the numbers of the alphabet, dude. That one guy is annoying. No, not you, that one guy. It was some other that one guy, not you. Well, let me put on some chapstick. You guys ever use chapstick? It's so cool. The worst fandom I've ever been in was Steven Universe. And I was a Homestuck fan in middle school. Yeah, I don't know, the whole, like, cartoon space has never really been something I've been, like, all that into. No, not you, that one guy you know. The other that one guy you know, not you. Do I think the cast is gonna have OG voices? I'd imagine, maybe. I'd imagine they're going to be redoing, like, all the lines. I think Junpei will most likely get recast, but I'm not positive. Why Junpei? Junpei's VA is a controversial figure. That's why. I don't particularly want to get into it. What are the chances it's going to be delayed? It's a possibility. I don't know. I feel like this one is probably going to come out like when they say it will. Is chapstick good for smooching boys? Yeah. It helps a lot, actually. Wide Clyde with the 5 says, I hate SMT, I hate Persona, I hate video games. Jack Brothers is my only reason to live. So true, tell him. Man, you would make for a good Atlus YouTuber with that kind of mentality. Do I still love Batman? Yes, he is still my favorite fictional character ever made. Yeah, it's so funny how I made a video. I was like, all right, this is going to be kind of a chill period. And then they're like, all right, no, not anymore. We're done chilling. I don't know. We still have time where it's like, there's not really a whole lot going on. Because this isn't coming out until next year. SMT fans in general hate SMT fans. This seems to be the truth, yes. Yo, what's up, Flair says, no love for Joker and Rabbids Palace Battle. We talked about the iconic game coming out, Joker plus Rabbids Palace Battle, for a little bit, but I don't know, Persona 3 Remake is kind of the news of the day. Hey, Cynical Nihilist, what's up, bro? Says, can't wait for P5 Babbies to use the inevitable DLC personas Atlus will release to cheese dicks and then act like the boss was always easy. Oh, man. Yeah, I can see it. That will probably happen. Opinion on Bedman and Guilty Gear Strive. He is fun, but he is also the worst character in the game, and it kind of bums me out. Catchy's Pancake Princess says, Rip Femsy. Yeah, she died. They're actually doing her funeral next week. You guys coming? Make sure you wear a nice suit or a pretty dress. When are we getting another Persona versus JoJo debate? See, I actually want to do, the Persona 2 crew versus the Stone Ocean gang. I think that would be a cool fight. So I'll probably do that at some point. Probably not anytime soon, though. Where's my Discord link at? I don't have a Discord. Discord machine broke. We had one, but we closed it down in November. Do I like Persona or SMT more? This is a good question, actually. So I think for me, like, SMT, because SMT is just like a bigger franchise if we're counting, like, everything that's not just a mainline SMT game. Like, I assume that's what you're asking, but I think, like, the kind of broader Megami Tensei franchise has, on average, more games that I really like, but, like, Persona 3 and 5 Royal are, like, two of my favorite games ever. So that kind of makes me sort of lean towards liking Persona a little bit more. Keaton with the 5 says, how long do you think Atlus can milk the P5 cast and franchise? Theoretically, probably forever. I mean, there's really nothing stopping them. No, they're gonna milk that cow dry until they're ready for Persona 6, and then once the cow has stored up more milk, they're gonna milk it again. Hey, Steampunk with a $2 says the One Piece is real. Persona 3 Remake is real. Yeah, thank you. Bad at video games, so I prefer Persona to SMT. Honestly, that's totally valid. I think that's kind of like an actually shitty thing to do, is for people who are like, you know, I just like the more character-focused, like, Persona games. I don't really like super hard, like, challenging dungeons and stuff. And, like, people who are kind of, like, assholes about that, I think that's really annoying. You guys ready to do some shopping on the Tanaka channel? Thought the trailer was fake? This would be a very impressive fake trailer if it was fake. Yeah, I think that's definitely kind of true, is that a lot of people seem to have, like... You know, I don't blame people if they weren't into Persona, like, when Persona 4 was the thing, and they just don't know, but, like... This isn't, like, a new thing for them. Like, they milked the fuck out of Persona 4 for years and years and years. Can I do an interview with the Atlus worker in the upcoming weeks? Yeah, let me reach out to this guy who I'm sure wants everybody to know who he is. Hey, White Cloud with the 5 says, might have done this to myself, but I found Nocturne to be easier than P4G on very hard. Interesting. Is this real? No, I made this up. Junpei's portrait looks weird. Yeah, he looks maybe slightly kind of off. I don't think the portraits look bad. I think they're just, like, different, right? What do you think is the hardest boss or super boss in all the Persona games I've played? What do you think? I don't know. I don't know if any one of them is, like, super all that much harder than the others, because a lot of them are just, like, sort of puzzle bosses, essentially, where it's, like, there's a certain, like, strategy you just stick to, and that, like, you're kind of gonna win. New Persona mainline every 9 years? That seems like a possibility. Yeah, because SMT is the same way. Like, SMT, they only make a new, like, mainline game, like, once every fucking 10 years. Keaton with the 10 says, do you think Persona and other Atlus products like SMT will cause them to tone down their darker and more thought-provoking aspects for mainstream success? Maybe. It's a possibility. I don't know. No, I know it's a very, very flippant answer, but I really don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's one of those things that, like, I've been hearing essentially the same kind of line of thought for, like, literally the whole time I've been in, like, fan of the series is, like, they are going to stop making SMT Dark. All they're going to do is make baby games, and that's it. That's all they will ever do. As I don't think it's really happened yet, so... Oh no, maybe we'll check back in the next 10 years and see. Honestly, Persona 1 and 2 are still perfectly playable. Like, they're definitely, like, PS1 RPGs, but... See, I think at this point I should just start saying that it is an Xbox exclusive. Yeah, it's an Xbox exclusive. You should go out right now and buy an Xbox Series X. Yeah, I think we should just start gaslighting people. Just give in to misinformation, yeah. I think Persona 1 deserves a remake more than a 2 duology. I mean, I think either would be cool. What's my favorite P3 girl? I like Fuka. Fuka's my favorite. I also like Aigis a lot, though. They're pretty close, but I think Fuka's my favorite. Game Inspection with the 5 says, Persona's been the SMT boogeyman for a decade. It's so funny. Been hearing how Persona's gonna ruin SMT since before I was a teenager. I'm almost 30. Though I feel the same fucking way. I was, like, a teenager when I first got into, like, Persona and SMT. I was, oh fuck, how old was I? I was, like, 15 or maybe 16? So, and now I'm 46 years old. So... Yeah, I don't know, I think that's just one of those kind of, like, topics of discussion we're sort of stuck with, right? Thought you were 67. I aged down a little bit. No, I'm not actually 46. I'm fucking 26. Or am I? See, now you can't trust me anymore. This deceiver streamer. Favorite male party member? Akihiko. Akihiko is my favorite Persona character ever. I love him. Guys, who's your favorite Persona character? Let me know in the comments. My voice sounds like I'm 15? No, it doesn't. No, you lying. That's not true. Honestly, my voice has gotten a lot, like, I don't know if I want to say deeper over the years. I think I've just gotten better at, like, controlling it. But in a lot of my earlier videos, I sound a lot more kind of like high-pitched and, like, afraid. Hey, the Ram 827 became an inmate. Thanks, inmate. Somebody said Obama. The chat appears to have broken. Oh, here we go. Hey, Kai with the 5 said, thinking about this randomly the other day, but is that person who made the Persona 1 fan site still doing stuff today? She seemed pretty chill. I have no idea. I'm not sure. I haven't really kept in touch with her at all. And Okitage says, ugh, I need to have premarital sex with Ryoshu. Yo, you girl. What am I saying? You go, girl. Yeah, Obama in Persona 3 be like, no, let me be clear. Dark Hour. Started Xenoblade 2 yet? Yeah, I'm on chapter 4. I haven't played it recently, but I'll get around to it. Just Gun with the $2 says, Aegis Supremacy. Hell yeah. Man, Aegis is so cool. I love Aegis. Could the Obama administration defeat Nyx? I don't know. Is Nyx's avatar susceptible to drone strikes? It's a possibility. Keaton Savage with the $2 says, do you watch any Persona analysis channels? A little bit. Like, honestly, I don't really watch a whole lot of, like, atlus, like, content. I find this is something that ends up being kind of true for a lot of, like, YouTubers that are in a specific space, is that they end up not really watching a whole lot of, like, content relevant to the stuff that they make, right? I don't know, I watched a couple of different, like, Persona Atlas channels, but really, in the grand scheme of things, not that much. Only Xbox exclusive? Yeah. It's not coming to anything else. It's only on Xbox Series X. Continue playing Limbus Company. What if I don't want to? The RAM with the $2. Just got a PS5 recently. No Persona 3 for me. Yeah. Yeah, you should go exchange it and get an Xbox Series X instead. This stream is sponsored by Microsoft, by the way. No, I won't. You're not the boss of me. I got all kinds of stuff that I'm trying to play right now. Like, I'm trying to be bad at Street Fighter 6, okay? Would Obama take Maruki's deal? Wait, this is a fire idea. Like, every president's thoughts on Maruki's plan. Like... Yeah, the club in Street Fighter 6 filled up in, I think like 2 or 3 hours. So yeah, we're full, sadly. My main in Street Fighter 6? I've been playing a lot of Lily, and I've also been playing Marissa. Yeah, Marissa's fun. I need Marissa to just, like, fucking destroy me, like, in real life. Yeah, can somebody ask Obama what he thinks about Persona 5 Royal? That was the kind of hard-hitting journalism we needed during the Obama admin. Yo, what's up, Char? Met Xander Mobus, nice. I'd like to get more, like, autographs from the Persona 5 cast. I met, Erica Harlocker, who's the voice of Ann, a couple years ago. It'd be cool to get more autographs from them. Is it Xbox only? Yes. It is only on the Xbox. Fither said, lying through his teeth. Yeah, Atlus has actually decided to make the most stupid idea ever and make it an exclusive on a console that the Japanese are superstitious of and none of them own. It's kind of a weird business move, Fither said as he was lying through his teeth. Yeah, it's actually just a practical joke from Atlus. They just thought it would be funny. Favorite Persona 3 arc? Wait, I don't know. I've never really thought of Persona 3 as being divided up into, like, arcs, necessarily. I kind of think of it as, like, the first half and the second half, really. Or not even, like, the second half. It's, like, second quarter. Can't wait for the $50 DLC. Yeah, my tummy is full of cosmetics and costumes and junk. New here, I don't think this is an Xbox exclusive. See, I'll let you in on a little secret. We're actually just gaslighting all the people who come in here and complain about it being an Xbox exclusive because they're wrong. It's not. It's going to be on other shit. But play along with the joke because it's funny. Hey, Angry One with the 10 says, but what is Yosuke Source thing, though? Yeah, you guys will have to tune into Yosuke Source's stream tomorrow, where he talks about it. He gives his take. Hopefully they make a Persona 1 and 2 anime. That'd be cool, yeah. I feel like if they're not going to remake it, like a Persona 1 or 2 anime would be pretty neat. Well, yeah, this is going to be on the Soulja Boy console and the Xbox consoles and nothing else. Ranking Persona characters based on what type of streamer they would be, that's kind of a good idea. I actually kind of like that idea. Wait, the idea might go hard. Etrian Odyssey is sitting at 189 reviews on Steam. Do you think it was profitable? Probably? I mean, considering it's just, like, remastered ports of DS games, I can't imagine it was that expensive to, like, remaster. So I'm sure they made some money off of it. Keaton Savage with the 2 says, could they make another S&T movie or anime series? Oh, yeah. I think there's a ton of different, like, S&T games and stuff that would make for really good anime movies. Yo, what's up, Bar Punch? On probably be an e-girl. I don't know, I think on streams would be pretty cool. Ranking the Phantom Thieves based on how much I would want to watch them live stream. Kai says this would be a great time to do a video on cut content and beta versions of Persona 3. I think I actually did that way back in the past. I don't know if those videos are still up on the channel, but... On hot tub streams, horror does ASMR. Why does that sound correct? That sounds really right. See, I actually got the Etrian Odyssey collection, like, from Atlus to do a review of it. But I'm still, like, working on it. Luckily for me, there's no, like, time limit or anything. I don't have to, like, get it done before a certain date. It's kind of just whenever. Akechi would be a live streamer who only shows his dark side when he's losing. Yeah, does he have like a PewDiePie on the bridge moment every now and again? I like the idea that Akechi like has that kind of shit happen, but he just doesn't apologize and he doesn't give a fuck. He just keeps going. He's like, whatever. Is this a remake of Vanilla, Fez, or Portable? It seems like it's a remake of Fez, I guess? Akechi is a low-tier god. Oh man, imagine Akechi playing like Street Fighter. He's just like, he just gets really mad about it. It's like, I don't know what they were thinking when they designed Cammy. This character is not balanced. What Arcana would low-tier god be? I don't know. What's the angriest Arcana? Which one represents, like, rage? Tower? Yeah. Tower. Yeah, I think he would be Tower. A lot of your old videos are gone. What happened to them? So it depends. Some of them are just videos that I, like, just don't really like anymore or don't agree with, so I took them down. A lot of them got taken down because of copyright shit. So it's usually either one of those two. Either copyright or I just didn't like the video anymore. Akechi rage quits when he sees someone using modern controls. I fucking would. Akechi's like, I don't play scrubs. Make an unlisted playlist of your old vids. I mean, a lot of them, like, don't even exist anymore. They're, like, deleted. So I think we'll hang out for a couple more minutes, and I'll bounce on out of here. But yeah, thank you so much to everybody who attended the stream. This is crazy. Really appreciate it. I apologize for getting grumpy at everybody who's like, is this an Xbox exclusive? Like, I know it's just like an innocent question. People are just wondering, but you know, you get asked the same thing 10 times. It's like, eventually you're like, yes, it is. I think the original Honey Pot playthrough is still up, I think. Hey, Keaton with the $2 says, who's the most gangsta Persona character? Oh, shit. Who's the most gangsta Persona character, guys? Shinji? Shinji's pretty gangster, I would say. If I saw Shinji on the street, I would probably avoid him. Teddy? Teddy is not gangster. Ryuji? Yeah, Ryuji thinks he's a gangster. Get Smoke Kid? Yeah. Nanako? Yeah, Nanako seems like the type to walk with a limp. Yeah, EY is in fact in the Yakuza, or he was. Oh yeah, Kaneshiro. I think people forget about Kaneshiro because he's like fat. He's not that threatening. Koromaru, yeah, Koromaru. I think Koromaru's a blood. Do I think this will get delayed? Probably not. This seems like a more sort of solidified thing. Whereas Persona 5, I think when it was announced, it was still kind of like trying to get developed, essentially. But this seems a lot more kind of like on its way. Which Persona character would cook meth? Great idea for a video. Probably Fuka. Fuka seems like the type that would, like, make it by accident. It's like, she's trying to make fucking, like, hamburger. She's like, Junpei, I ended up cooking crystal meth by accident. Yukiko, yeah. How do you make meth by accident? I don't know. Fucking Fuka would find a way, dude. Which Persona characters would survive Breaking Bad? Wait, this idea slaps. Yo, fucking what if Yosuke replaced Jesse Pinkman? I don't know why of all the people in the world, Walter White would be like, I need help cooking from my former student, Yosuke Hanamura. Yeah, Yosuke needs the money, dude. This poor man's is working minimum wage. Yeah, it is in fact an Xbox exclusive. It's only on the Xbox Series X and nothing else. Keaton Savage with the 5 says, could you make a video about what you would do if you could make an S&T or Persona game? Maybe. I don't know, a video kind of be like, what is my dream, like, S&T game? Maybe I could do something like that, yeah. I don't know, I feel like a lot of people are really, like, Persona 6 minded at the moment. I see a lot of, like, what should Persona 6 be like? But I don't see as much of, like, what should SMT 6 be like? So that might be a neat idea. Am I getting Tactica? Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I think that, like, for SMT 5, one of the biggest letdowns for me was that that was the perfect opportunity to make a really, really good, like, law route, and they kind of just fucked it up. Like, they kind of just did a lot of the same stuff they did in the past. They made law, like, not that appealing. Persona 6 might have something to do with dreams? Oh, maybe. I mean, like, Persona 1 had a lot to do with, like, dreams and the kind of, like, subconscious and shit like that. So maybe if they kind of go back to their roots, that might be something they'd be willing to do. What SMT game should I start with? So my recommendations, I'd say, like, Nocturne is a good one to start with. SMT 5 is good. Digital Devil Saga, I like those games a lot. If you've played Persona, Devil Survivor is, like, kind of conceptually similar because it has, like, a day system. Like, you manage your time in a similar way. So those are a couple of recommendations. Yeah, SMT 4, the only thing about SMT 4 is that the early game is, like, weirdly way harder than I feel like it should be. So I think for a lot of people that's kind of a turnoff, but... Ideal roster beat for a cross-Megaten fighting game. Honestly, that might be a cool idea for a video. I think especially now that, like, Street Fighter 6 came out, so fighting games are kind of on people's minds. I think that might be a cool idea, like, designing an SMT fighting game. I might think about doing that. If I wanted to get the full story, what order should I play? So the thing about S&T is that the games are pretty much all disconnected. Like, Nocturne has no real connection to S&T 4. 4 doesn't really have anything to do with 5. So you could kind of just pick one. A lot of them are pretty sort of separate continuities. It's not like an overarching story that you need to start from 1 and end at 5. Is Soul Hackers 2 good? Good is a subjective concept. I mean, I thought that game was like, alright. Yeah, SMT 1 and SMT 2 are connected. And so are 4 and 4 Apocalypse. So JoJo June is every other year. So JoJo June will be in 2024. Am I gonna do a Xenoblade 1 spoiler discussion? Maybe at some point. Maybe when I finish, like, all of them, I'll do kind of a big, like, sort of retrospective on them. But not at the moment. Okay, bye-bye, Matthew. Yeah, I'll probably wrap it up. I'll give it another, like, 10 minutes. And then I'm out of here. What I think will be included in the special edition of P3R? Probably some cards or buttons or some other fucking bullshit. I don't know. I missed the There's No Canon Love Interest in Persona video. Oh yeah, I remember that one. I think I got rid of that one because the audio was like super, super fucked up and I was like 9 times louder than Flare was. I don't know, that's still like a topic of debate that drives me crazy. Anytime anybody's like, did you know that in Persona 4, Rise is actually the canon love interest? Did you know in Persona 5, Makoto is the canon love interest? Did you know that? It's like, no, it's not true. No, you made that up, actually. Should I play P3 before this comes out or wait for the remake? It depends. Like, I'd say there's definitely value in playing it to see, like, how the remake changes or improves on stuff, but I think you also probably run the risk of sort of burning yourself out on playing, like, essentially the same thing twice in a row. Yeah, I don't know what the like agenda is from the Makoto army to where they're convinced that I will burn my dread. That they think that Makoto's like the canon love interest. I think it's because Makoto like touches Joker that one time when they're in Futaba's house or something. I don't know. Mid Kodo fans. Also because she has the most screen time in lines. Yeah, that definitely contributes to it. Hey, yo, I agree with this idea. Canon love interest is a catchy, yeah. Very true. Fither's the only Makoto fan I respect. Wow, thank you. See, I think over the years I've shifted my my political leanings from being a Makotoist. I think I actually like An probably the most out of the main P5 girls. On dominance, on sweep, on sweep. Haru though, Haru is cool. I like all of the Persona 5 main girls, and then Futaba's like, okay, I'd say. An's big chungus for one scene. Oh, fuck, An chungus. I love Kawakami because I'm a bad person. No, no, you're playing as the minor in that game. She's the one who's at fault. You haven't done anything wrong. Yeah, Sumire's pretty good. I actually like Sumire probably more than I was expecting to like her. Someone should draw the Persona 5 girls but morbidly obese. I'm quite positive something like that already exists. I don't know why I read that. Nemesis is the best Megaten girl. Nemesis is pretty cool. I remember when Soul Hackers first came out, like, I forget exactly what the situation was, but my mom was like going out somewhere, so I asked her to pick up Soul Hackers for me because it just came out, and so she went and got it for me, and she came back and she gave it to me. She was like, that chick on the front cover is hot. I was like, yeah, mom. Drek the Drek with the 10 says, thus why Silent Self insert MCs made me cringe. You're magically the best at everything and loved by everyone despite having zero personality. Then people insert them so much that they think things are canon. I mean, I don't really agree with the whole they're loved by everyone thing. I think, like, that's especially probably not true for Persona 3 and 5. Like, at the beginning of Persona 5, you get treated like fucking shit by everybody. There's like 2 people at the start of that game that tolerate you. So I think the Hermit social link will be Zoomerfied. I hope not. No, I hope they keep it all fucked up in 2000s. Like, they're talking in elite speech and they're fucking, like, you know, it's full of that, like, nice, crunchy 2000 speech energy. What is my hottest Persona take? I don't know. I don't feel like I have any opinions that are, like, really that super controversial. I think if you had asked me a couple of years ago, a sort of dark opinion I once held that I don't really have anymore is that, obviously I don't believe in this anymore, but I think at kind of like the height of my sort of frustration with like Persona 2 people that complain about no Persona 2 stuff, it was like, I used to kind of think that nobody actually liked Persona 2, like nobody genuinely thought it was a good game. It was just like, people being disingenuous, being like, modern Persona sucks, therefore I like Persona 2, like that sort of shit. I don't believe in that anymore, obviously, but that was something that I, at one point, used to kind of think. Is this real? No, this is fake. Yeah, this is fake, and also it's only on Xbox. Yeah, the whole, like, Persona 1 and 2, like, compared to 3, 4, and 5 thing is kind of interesting, because they really are, like, they're similar, but they're different, right? I think that's something that sort of gets on my nerves whenever people are, like, they recommend people to try Persona 1 and 2 with the pretense that, like, the other person is expecting it to be like 3, 4, and 5, right? Like, that's something that kind of annoys me whenever people are like, I think a Persona game with adults would be cool, and then somebody shows up and is like, Persona 2 has adults! It's like, they're kind of missing half of the equation, because obviously what they're saying is, I would like a Persona game styled like 3, 4, and 5, with the day-to-day life aspects with adults, right? Yeah, the appeal is totally different. Yeah, like, Persona 2, Innocent Sin, the gameplay is, like, not that interesting because it's really not very difficult. So far, Persona 2 is definitely, or Eternal Punishment is definitely harder. We don't read minds, don't we? Yeah, that's true. I don't know, I feel like both kind of angles of, like, the fandom could probably be a little bit more sort of communicative about stuff. Because I feel like that sort of leads to a lot of, like, animosity between the two. Yeah, I'm playing the PSP version of Eternal Punishment. Let's see, that one guy says, I think it's funny the modern Persona games bad want a P2 remake, considering the people making them are the ones doing modern Persona games. That said, P1 or 2 remake wins. So true, so true. Game Inspector with the 5 says, I made a video on why people should play P1 and 2, and I bring that up. They're similar yet very different. A modern Persona game with adults would be sick. So, actually, let me check out your channel. So, I'll check out your channel after the stream. I'll go watch that video. Yeah, like, a lot of the reason why most Japanese media is, like, high school centric is, like, first of all, it just appeals to the biggest demographic possible, right? Like, not that many people mind playing as a teenager. Like, kids are like, wow, I'll play as a teenager. And teenagers are like, this is my age group, so I'll play as them. And then adults are like, I don't mind playing as a teenager. And also a lot of it is just because, like, Japanese work culture is fucking miserable and awful. So a lot of the, like, sort of older Japanese people probably look back on their teenage years, like, really, really fondly. So they don't mind the idea of, like, oh yeah, media with teenagers. Yeah, I think that's the thing for me with the whole, like, Persona needs an adult cast thing, is that, like, just making them adults isn't, like, some kind of secret sauce to just making a game that's good. It's like, more goes into, you know, writing a good game than just they're adults. Like, fucking Soul Hackers 2 had an adult cast. I'll see too many people going around being like, wow, they fucking hit it out of the park with that Soul Hackers 2. See, all they had to do was make them adults. It's like... Yeah, like, I would be alright with the idea of there being a, like, a Persona 6, like, with adults, but... I think people gotta realize that that's not just, like... That's not the secret ingredient to making a good game. What is this question? What do you think of Wolf the Boomer fan? Oh, fucking Zenkichi. Yeah, Zenkichi's cool. I was like, who's Wolf? Did you just make up a character? It's like... Yeah, honestly, I think, like, most Persona discourse and, like, a lot of the same stuff you see repeated a lot is, like, upvote bait. It's like, upvote bait, like, Twitter like bait. It's like some guy who thinks, well, I'm really gonna make it. I'm gonna make it in this world if I say Persona 6 should have adults. That'll get me some karma. I bet I'll get a Reddit gold for this. New Persona cast with half of it being teens, half of it being adults. Honestly, that'd be kind of interesting. That's kind of how Persona 2 Innocent Sin was, actually. Like, half of your group are teenagers. What song is this? This is, Blues in the Velvet Room from the Persona 3 soundtrack. Okay, I should probably wrap this up. I said I was gonna end this, like, a while ago. Yeah, thank you so much to everybody who came. I appreciate it. This is a crazy stream, by the way. Really appreciate it. We had, like, over 1,000 viewers. That shit went hard. Thank you to everybody who super chatted and hung out and became a member and such. I appreciate it. Bye-bye, Grandpa Fither. Yeah, goodbye, my grandchildren. Make some new videos now? Alright, I will, I guess. Okay, bye-bye.